Coming up on 6:36 in this morning's Money Watch, the opioid crisis takes center stage in a courtroom today, and an increase in benefits for people who rely on food stamps. Diane King Hall joins us live from New York this morning with details. Good morning, Diane.
Good morning, Barry. Well, the Biden administration is stepping up pressure on the nation's major airlines to issue vaccine mandates for COVID-19. The White House set a deadline for federal contractors to have employee mandates by December 8th, and that includes some airlines. With the deadline looming, American, Alaska Airlines, and JetBlue are following in the footsteps of United Airlines and requiring employee vaccines. A landmark trial is set to begin today over whether pharmacies played a role in the nation's opioid crisis. The federal case in Cleveland will determine whether chains like CVS, Walgreens, and Walmart are liable for costs linked to the crisis. The companies say pharmacists merely filled prescriptions. And 42 million Americans who rely on food stamps are getting an increase. The government says the average recipient of its Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program will receive an increase of 27%. It is the largest increase in the history of the program. The boost kicked in on Friday, but the timing will depend on the state's payment schedule. Barry?
You know, Diane, because of the pandemic, we've seen so many big movies, they're released, pushed back, or released on streaming services or whatever, but they're kind of moving back into the theaters. We had a couple of biggies released this weekend.
Yes, they are. There are, Sony's Venom, Let There Be Carnage brought in $90 million in its opening weekend, the biggest haul since the pandemic began. Meantime, though, The Many Saints of Newark, which was released in theaters and on HBO Max, brought in just $5 million. That was lower than what was expected. So you got a tale of two movie releases at the box office, Barry.
Yeah, that $90 million sounds huge compared to what, we've been seeing as the few that were released.
Yep, exactly.
All right, thanks,
exactly.
Diane.
It's true. I still haven't been back yet, but I do plan to go.
All right. Thanks, Diane. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
I was actually one of those people at the movies
this
weekend to see Venom. And you know what? I was really happy to see. I mean, it was a packed house. There were a lot of people at the movies. I went a few weeks ago and it was empty.
Yeah.
So this time it's a little better.
Well, we went a couple of months ago. There were, like I said, there was just a group of us, rented the movie theater. So.
But Venom is good, y'all. You can watch it. It's great.